Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be creating Gucci Rugrats goodie bags. Now we're just going to go ahead and start. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to images. And we're going to type in the search box. So what I do is Rugrats, balloon, just Rugrat and balloon. Because the background, I will have to just create a shape. Now, we're just going to go ahead and choose the Rugrats, the images we will be using. Okay, and we need this one right here. This one. And I'm looking for a set of balloons. Is a set of 3, not this one. Oh, this is nice. Okay, where is it? It's like this one, but I already had purchased it. Oh, these are nice. I haven't seen these. Okay. Where are they? Should be around here. I'm just going to go ahead and delete Rugrats and click on balloon and just leave balloons. And I'm going to go to filter and I'm going to choose my images, free. I already know it's not in my images, so I'm just going to delete images free. Let's purchased. Cricut access should be around here. Let's clear the filters. And balloons. Wow, here it is. Okay, under balloons, not balloon. Okay, this is the image. Click on the image, you'll see it in the bottom of the screen. We insert images. Now we're going to start to size it. The actual characters are 4 by 5. Let's do this one. It's 4 by 5. The twins, they are smaller because they're the ones who will be holding the balloons. So they are 2.7 by 4. Okay, now the balloons, they are 3 by 3.8. Now I'm just going to go ahead and change the colors for the balloons. To change the colors, we go on the right hand side. The shadow, I don't need the shadow, so I'm just going to go ahead and ungroup it. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete that shadow. Okay, they're ungrouped. Let me just put this back where it was. I moved it a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and ungroup it. Make sure it's 3 by 3.8. We go back to the right hand side and we're going to change the colors like I said. The blue one, I'm going to make this wine. And the right and the left balloons, I'm going to make it green, dark green. And then the bottom part, the strings, they are brown. Okay, we don't have to do anything. I'm sorry, they're already grouped. Okay, they're grouped. We set it aside. Now, let's get the other background. I need 2 G's. I'm going to leave it the same font. And I'm just going to go ahead and change the color. Because I want them to simulate like if they were gold. And they measure 1.1 by 0.5. Okay, we set that aside. We go to shapes. We get 1, 2. We can use 2 squares. Set one aside. The first square will be 8 by 5. Okay, 8 by 5. Now, this is the background for the goodie bag. And we go ahead, go to the right hand side. I'm going to fill it in. We click on where it has the scissors. We click on print. We click on patterns. I'm going to fill it in with the Goodie. We click on that one. And it should just go ahead and fill it in. Once that's done, we leave it as a print. We take this little box. The first bar will be 5.3 by 1. 5.3 by 1. I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate this one. The second bar will be 5.3 by 0.6. Now we're going to change the colors. The bigger bar will be green, and the smaller one will be wine. Okay, once that, we just place it on top. And then we can just go ahead and highlight it to see if it's centered. And we align and click center. Now it's centered. Once there, we just go ahead and flatten it. And this goes right here. Up, it's a little bit. I think I did the size of the background. I think I'm missing, let me see, width. It's a 5. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna go ahead and make this shorter. I did it wrong. It's 5. Okay, we are good to go. And this one, what we do is we highlight and we flatten. And then we just go ahead and change it back to the 5. Okay, we have that. Wait, I have to move this because this is out of the edge right here. So let's unflatten it. And let's put it back where it goes, right there. Highlight it and reflect. This will be a print and cut. The characters will be print and cut. The balloons will be just a cut. The letters will be cut. Once we're done sizing, coloring, inserting patterns, we go ahead and make it. Okay, what I do is, on this part right here, I need 12. I'm sorry, not 12, 24. So look what happens. If I put here 24 and I click apply, look at the mats, 103 mats. I don't need that much. Okay, so I don't need 24 of one of these. So we just go ahead and I'm going to go back and apply. And what I do is this. I'll click cancel. I'll come back. And what I do is hide. I'm just going to go ahead and hide the characters and hide the background. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave the balloons, because I'm going to work on the balloons first. We click make it. Now here, I do 24, apply, because I want to work with this right here. We change it to 8.5 by 11. This, if you want, you can play with it and you can fit more in here. If not, you can just leave it as is. Let me just try it 8.5 by 11. It'll give you more mats. Depends what mat you're using, what cardstock. I'm using 12 by 12. 12 by 12, we'll leave it as is. This one, to save cardstock, I'll just use a 8.5 by 11. The green one will remain the same, 12 by 12. Now, this part right here, like I was saying, this is not a print and cut. This is a cut. You will choose your colors. I chose these colors because it matches with the Gucci. If you wanted a yellow, well, then you load yellow cardstock. I'm loading red, brown, and then green cardstock. We click on continue. You select your device. You select your material, which is cardstock. First mat will be red cardstock on the 12 by 12 mat. You load your red cardstock. Once you load that red cardstock, you click on the go button. Once it cuts, it completes, you go ahead, clean it up, load your mat with the brown cardstock. Once you load your machine with the brown cardstock, you go ahead and press the go button and the machine will cut these balloons on the brown cardstock. And as you go, once you're done with that, with the green one, you load your green 12 by 12 cardstock onto the machine. Again, your machine will cut these balloons out of your green cardstock. Once you're done with that you clean up all your mats, we click cancel. You click yes to cancel the cut. We go back here to the canvas, we click on the balloon, and we're going to hide those balloons because we already used them. I'm going to unclick the, oh wait, they're not grouped. Let me just go ahead and do one by one. Okay, you do one by one if that happens to you. Now, let's get the G's. The G's, click on make it, 24, apply, and I will use a 8.5 by 11. The G's, I will cut the G's on glittered cardstock. I go ahead and click continue. I'm going to do here not the light, this one, because the glittered cardstock is heavier. So once I do that, I load my mat. Once it's loaded, you press the go button. Once you cut, you clean up your mat. We're going to click on cancel the cut, click on the G's. We hide the G's right here on the right hand side with that on that little eye. We click on it to hide it. We go to our pattern. Let me put it to 5. I'm not locking it, I think, and it goes to 4. Okay. We have our pattern. We make it. This is a print and cut. You'll see it right here. It says print cut. I don't type here 24. I don't do this when it's a lot of print and cuts because I get like I don't know. If you see my other videos, I just get overwhelmed with all these mats. I'll just leave it as 1. I click continue. Oh, wait. I did not click on apply. It took me back. Let's make it. Leave it as 1. If you prefer, whichever you prefer. This will be my method, like I said, because I get overwhelmed. But we just go ahead and click continue. When I send it to the printer, this is where I'll do 10 by 10. I'll do 10 first, print. Once that prints, I'll go back 10 more, and then I'll go back and do 4 more. And then I'll just go ahead and start loading the mat. If you want to cut it with the machine, you load your mat 1 by 1, 24 times. Well, 48 because you have to load it in, load it out. So what I do, I don't cut these with the machine. I'll just go ahead and cut it with my trimmer. Once you do that, cancel. Yes to cancel the cut. We go back, we hide the image, and we're going to get our characters. Unclick all of them. Okay, we go ahead and make it, and here we go. Now, right here, you're going to choose your prints the same step as before with the background. I'll just go ahead and click continue. Send to printer. Choose your copies. Print. Load your mat. Not loaded, I'm sorry. Change your... Well, if you're going to cut it with the machine, you change your material to cardstock. If not, you just go ahead and take your prints and cut it with the scissors or with your trimmer. If you're doing it with the machine, you load your mat. Once it's loaded, you press the go button. Once you finish all that you have all your cutouts, we'll be right back so we can start to assemble the goodie bags. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, we are back. We have here all our cutouts. What I did was I took dark green glitter glue, and on this image I glittered her bows. On the baby, I glittered her hair bow. Let me see, where's the other character? This one right here. On this one, I glittered her hair as well. And on this one, I glittered here, and I applied little embellishments at the end of her ponytails. This is the Stickles glitter glue. And the embellishment for the ponytails are these small little flowers that I get from eBay. They have different colors. Yeah. We have the actual background for the goodie bag. This was the part that I was telling you guys that if you don't want to pass it through the machine, if it's a lot of goodie bags, you just take your paper trimmer. Once you cut it, let me get my trimmer. I forgot my trimmer. Sorry, guys. Okay. I take my paper trimmer. I'll just take like 4 at a time, and then I'll cut 4 of them instead of doing it one by one. That side cut. And we have the other side. Okay, set it aside. And once we have these, we go ahead and take our bags. We have green and dark red. What I do is just go ahead and apply the background to the bag. I'm going to use my glitter glue. Let's just put this aside. I'll just apply all around. A little bit in the middle. And we go ahead and apply it to the bag. This is what I do first. I apply the background first on all the images. Not all the images, I'm sorry, on all the bags. And while that dries, which is in maybe 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, this is pretty good. While that dries, I'll just go ahead and start assembling my balloon. I took glue dots and I placed it behind the balloons. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, the very thin glue dots, and I applied it on the back of the balloons, and that's what I'm going to put it here, use for this. It's not 3D, not that much, just a little bit. It rises up just a little bit. You put one balloon down, and then the next balloon. These are 3D goodie bags. Now for the middle one, I'm going to use my liquid glue. Wait, not the liquid glue. Sorry, guys. We're going to use our... I'm tired. Our dots. Okay, we have that. put that aside. I can take all this out. We have our two babies. What I'm doing is setting up one character per bag, but when it comes to the twins, I want to put the twins together with the, like, the little baby holding the balloon. So since this is 3D, I'm going to turn them around. And I'm going to put glue dots. I'm going to put these. Glue dots here. Now for the legs and the hands, what I do is I cut them in half. I cut them in half. So sticky. And I apply it to just the feet so it won't go over. And just put this one on here. Take out the backing. And we go ahead and we're taking out the backing and apply it to the bag. A little bit above that actual line. And let me cut these in half so I can apply it to her feet, the bottom of her feet. Get it close up so you guys can see it. And then we take out the backing. Right next to her brother. We take our balloon. And we're going to put the two glue dots on each end. It's on top of her hand. Press it. What I'm going to do is apply a little bit of glue on the balloon strap. You know what? I'm going to apply on her. Oh, I did not. I forgot to put a glue dot behind her hands. Because I don't want that to be folding. So I'm just going to go ahead and let me get my knife. It's better with the knife. Just going to apply it to the back of her hand. And then apply a dab of glue right here to this back part of the balloon. It dries up so fast. Just reopen that hole. Okay, just a small little dab. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then we press. I'm going to do is finish. Let me see this one right here. We have the second character. Remember, we placed our background. We glittered up her bows. And then we're going to place her right here. For her, we do the same. Take our glue dots and place them so she can be 3D. What I'll do is I'll finish all these up. They won't be ready that fast, but I'll try. Let me center this. I'll finish them up and then I will post a picture at the end of the video. I pray everyone will be blessed in this beautiful evening. Please subscribe. Happy crafting.